Who do you think will win the presidential election in 2023? I am quite sure that the first two names that came to your mind was ATIKU Abubakar and Bola TINUBU. This is the case with many Nigerians. We have all subconsciously agreed that ATIKU and TINUBU are the two main contenders for the 2023 presidential election. If you think otherwise, then you must be one of the few special out-of-the-box thinkers. On almost all social platforms, the debates and predictions have been tied between ATIKU and TINUBU. I strongly believe that one man will strike fear in the hearts of ATIKU and TINUBU if he decides to run for 2023 presidential election. Is Nuhu REBADU. REBADU will become a major threat to the presidential ambitions of both TINUBU and ATIKU the moment he decides to dust his boots and get in the race for the #1 seat in the country. Like President Buhari, REBADU has an apathy for corruption, especially corrupted government officials. His apathy for corruption will automatically attract the goodwill of Nigerians. Nuhu REBADU was one of the major contenders in 2011 presidential election which featured Muhammadu Buhari and Goodluck Jonathan. In an election where the two main contenders were Buhari and Goodluck, REBADU raked in a whopping 2 million votes under the umbrella of Action Congress, although REBADU later defected to APC, All Progressive Congress in 2015. The one-time presidential aspirant and Adamawa State governorship aspirant was born on the 21st November 1960. Wow. He's currently 59 years old. He's a police officer. He's a politician and a lawyer by profession. He was the first chairman EFCC, Economic Financial Crimes Commission. Nuhu REBADU was the flag bearer for ACN, Action Congress of Nigeria party in the 2011 presidential election. REBADU has a reputation for his strong campaign against corruption. On 20th October 2006, Nuhu REBADU reportedly told the BBC that over $380 billion had been stolen or wasted by Nigerian government since independence in 1960. As the chairman of EFCC, he charged prominent bankers, former state governors, ministers, senators, high-ranking political party members, commissioners of police of fraud and corruption practices. During his tenure, EFCC issued thousands of indictments and achieved about 270 convictions. One of his major campaigns against corruption was the case of his boss, Mr. Tafa Balogun, former Inspector General of the Nigerian Police Force. With the help of REBADU, Mr. Tafa was convicted, jailed, and made to return £150 million under a plea bargaining. 150 million pounds. Sky, my goodness. Under a plea bargaining. Like I said earlier, with Nuhu REBADU's strong reputation for fighting against corruption and his experience in the presidential race, he will be a major threat to ATIKU and TINUBU if he decides to run for 2023 presidential election. Well,
for me, REBADU, ATIKU, TINUBU, all these people, they are not the people that we need. But among them, let me first of all tell you that TINUBU is out of the race. TINUBU cannot rule Nigeria. I'm not talking about Nigeria to stand by Nigeria, because we all know Nigeria, the way the whole things are going, may stop existing on before that 2023 because of BIAFRA referendum. But in case Nigeria or Biafra integration happened, whereby the Nigerians have their own way, they will have their own election. I'm critically tell you that ATIKU may take it. REBADU, yes, was having a very strong fight towards corruption then. But come to think of that, all those money they recovered as at that time, where are they? Who did they give account of it? What did they use all those money to do? So he was fighting because then it was Obasanjo that, introduced all those things, and the EFCC, and Obasanjo being also a crook on his own way. He couldn't probe him, and himself, to me, he's also corrupt. He's also corrupt. I think among them, the only person I know that will take the election is ATIKU. ATIKU is the best choice for me. But I don't care because I'm not a Nigerian for now. Yes. So that's ATIKU will take it for now. What's your intake?
That is just your opinion. Of course, I think everybody seems not to even be agreeing with this writer. No. That is how they always said this, that was how they started with Buhari. Oh, Buhari this, Buhari that. Oh, he was campaigning for why? War against indiscipline. Indiscipline, well, see what is happening. Now, the man came up on board. He said, oh, how he wished he was still as young as this. Meaning what? There are no power again. So with all the hype and all of that, I beg you, let's leave that story for another day. Before that time, Biafra is gone. For those of you that still believe in one Nigeria, prepare for slavery and be keeper your master. Jesus.
Yes, okay? Before then, Biafra is there. Biafra
rejuvenated APC. Even if an angel should contest under this Ushumole, TINUBU, Buhari, and their Fulani cabals, oh God, he will fail woefully. Their blunder is too glaring to be packaged with propaganda as they did in 2015. Imagine Ibori to be Tafa Balogun. Okay, so from Fulani to Fulani, have you know any tribe in the north again? The point here is northern tenure is over. ATIKU, REBADU, even TINUBU should forget presidency. Fayemi or Donald Duke. Yes, a minority tribe in the north central can be considered if possible. Yoruba must not know that. Okay, REBADU call REBADU name. Is possible. Who be REBADU? Give me Sanusi or Shebayo.
They mentioned Donald Duke. I think to me Donald Duke would be preferable. Yeah, for the zoo, Donald Duke would be preferable because during his tenure, he was doing all sorts of things. He was one of the best governors then. Donald Duke will be okay. Yes. Let's forget all those old... we don't need to put all these old analog Janjaweed Fulani elders to come and do what Muhammad Buhari is doing now, because it's obvious they don't have vision, they don't have anything. This is 21st century. We're in the 21st century. The world has gone global. Not all those, they're analog, then they use...
that time. Let him run. He has my support. Okay, yes, so somebody supporting REBADU here. None of them. Not REBADU. Bring Madam Farida. You are a yeye person. Now the truth for SouthEast, any other thing or person for that post 2023 na disaster. Okay, now the turn of the SouthEast. Okay, what are his pedigrees? Let's pray Nigeria gets there first with all these killings in every corner. So guys, let us hear your opinion. We have heard a lot of people saying all manner of things that
in issue of the Easterners to become the president, I don't think we the Easterners are interested in your presidency or something. So if you're talking about that one, go for yourself. We are for Biafra referendum. Biafra or nothing. I don't think you understand.